Welcome back, coin lovers and treasure hunters. Today we're diving into the world of small change with big value. Let's explore the top 3 most valuable and expensive 10-cent Australian coins that could be sitting unnoticed in your pocket or coin jar right now. Rare, historical, and worth serious dollars in today's action-packed collector market. Let's get started. First up, the 1967 Australian 10-cent coin. A coin born from an era of new beginnings, crafted with care, and now sought after by collectors around the world. While to the untrained eye, it may look like a simple piece of pocket change, the truth is, this early decimal gem, especially in extra fine condition, holds a hidden weight of value, story, and potential fortune. Yes, this is one of those coins that might just turn an everyday collector into the next lucky millionaire. Let's travel back to 1967. Just 1 year after Australia made the monumental switch to decimal currency. The country was adjusting to cents and dollars, and with this change came a series of coins that would define a new economic identity. Among them was the beautifully understated 10-cent coin, struck by the Royal Australian Mint as part of this groundbreaking monetary reform. While it wasn't flashy or commemorative, its importance lies in its place in history, a coin born at the very dawn of a modern Australia. The design of the 1967 10-cent coin is a testament to artistic excellence and national pride. On the reverse, you'll find the magnificent image of the superb lyrebird, created by renowned artist Stuart Devlin. The lyrebird, famous for its mimicry and elaborate tail feathers, is more than just a bird. It's a symbol of Australia's rich wildlife and unique beauty. The engraving captures the lyrebird mid-dance, its plumes fanned out in a majestic display, every curve and feather etched with precision. In extra fine condition, the depth of detail in the plumage, the slight lines in the tail, and the flowing ground beneath the bird are still clearly visible, giving the coin an almost three-dimensional feel. Flipping to the obverse, we're met with the regal and youthful effigy of Queen Elizabeth II, sculpted by Arnold Machin. This portrait was used on all Australian coins from the early decimal years and is both iconic and elegant. Her crowned head is encircled by the legend, Elizabeth II, Australia 1967, with crisp lettering and a calm, timeless poise. In extra fine condition, the Queen's hair detail, crown jewels, and facial features remain remarkably intact, giving the coin a distinguished presence even after decades of circulation. Now let's dive into the specifications. The 1967 10-cent coin was struck in copper nickel, a durable alloy of 75% copper and 25% nickel. This makes it corrosion-resistant and long-lasting, a factor that has helped many of these coins survive in higher grades. It weighs 5.65 grams, has a diameter of 23.6 millimeters, and features a milled, reeded edge. The solid, compact design feels firm in the hand, and its silvery shine remains intact in many extra fine examples. Its practical size made it a popular coin in daily use. Yet now, over half a century later, finding well-preserved pieces is becoming increasingly rare. The mintage of the 1967 10-cent coin is significant. Around 26.6 million coins were produced. That may sound like a lot, but here's the truth. Most of these coins have been heavily worn down or lost to time. Very few remain in extra fine condition, making such specimens highly desirable to collectors. And unlike many newer coins, the 1967 edition carries that early decimal allure. It represents not just a coin, but a pivotal moment in Australia's national evolution. Now, let's talk about value. In average circulated condition, the 1967 10-cent coin might fetch only a modest 50 cents to $1 AUD. However, in extra fine condition, values rise significantly. These coins typically trade in the range of $4 to $8 Australian dollars. And if the coin edges closer to extremely fine or near uncirculated condition, its market value can soar to $10 to $20 Australian dollars, depending on eye appeal and demand. For coins graded and slabbed by a professional service, especially in MS63 or higher, the value can jump dramatically, sometimes exceeding $50 to $100 Australian dollars in top-tier conditions. But there's more. The true potential for millionaire value lies in error coins. Rare misstrikes from the early decimal years are known to exist. A few known 1967 10-cent errors include off-center strikes, die cracks, broad strikes, and clipped planchets. These rare anomalies can push the value of a single coin into the hundreds or even thousands of dollars, depending on the type and severity of the error. These treasures are often discovered in everyday coin collections, inherited boxes, or forgotten jars, reminding us that even the most modest coins can hide secrets worth a fortune. The collector demand for early decimal coins like the 1967 10-cent has grown in recent years, especially since the passing of Queen Elizabeth II. Coins featuring her early portrait have become historic keepsakes, marking a time that will never return. Numismatists around the world, especially in the UK, Canada, and New Zealand, are now actively seeking coins from the Commonwealth nations that portray the late monarch in her youth. This global demand has sparked renewed interest in coins that, until recently, were largely overlooked. So what does all of this mean for you? If you have a 1967 10-cent coin in extra fine condition, you're not just holding a coin. You're holding a piece of Australia's early decimal story, a symbol of national transformation, and potentially a small but mighty treasure. Its value may continue to rise as fewer high-grade examples remain in the wild. And who knows? If your coin happens to feature an error, a unique toning pattern, or unusually crisp detail, it might just be the lucky strike collectors dream of. The 1967 Australian 10-cent coin is far more than a relic of the past. It's a bridge to history, a masterpiece of design, and a powerful reminder that in the world of coins, age, artistry, and rarity are a recipe for real value. So the next time you come across one of these early gems, especially in extra fine condition, don't toss it back in the drawer. Treasure it, protect it, and who knows, it might just be the coin that turns your pocket change into something extraordinary. Next up, the 2017 Australian 10-cent coin. At first glance, it may seem like just another piece of pocket change. But dig a little deeper, and you'll uncover a coin with remarkable design, enduring craftsmanship, and a growing collector demand that could turn this common-looking coin into a surprising jackpot. Yes, especially in excellent condition, this unassuming coin might just be a millionaire maker in disguise. The year 2017 was a pivotal one in modern Australian coinage. While no special commemorative version of the 10-cent coin was released that year, its standard design continued to carry the artistic excellence and national symbolism that collectors around the world respect and admire. The 10-cent coin remained a staple in the nation's currency system, small in size, but rich in character. More than just a unit of currency, it stood as a testament to consistency, resilience, and artistic legacy. Let's start with the design, which remains one of the most visually captivating in the entire decimal series. On the reverse of the coin, we see the superb lyrebird, a design originally created by the great Stuart Devlin, one of Australia's most celebrated coin designers. The lyrebird is shown in a proud stance, tail feathers fanned in a display of beauty and power. Even after 5 decades, this design hasn't changed, and for good reason. The stunning detail of the feathers, the careful symmetry, and the poise of the bird make it more than art. It's a symbol of Australia's rich and unique wildlife heritage. In excellent condition, the 2017 coin retains every groove, curve, and intricate line of this design, giving it a dazzling luster that catches the light and the eye alike. On the obverse, we have the familiar and globally respected image of Queen Elizabeth II in the effigy designed by Ian Rank Broadley. This portrait was introduced in 1999 and used until 2018, making it one of the longest-serving effigies on Australian coins. The Queen is depicted facing right, wearing the Girls of Great Britain and Ireland tiara, with the inscription Elizabeth II Australia 2017 circling the edge. In coins preserved in excellent condition, the depth of detail in the crown, the hair strands, and facial features remains sharp, evidence of superior minting and careful handling. Now let's dive into the specifications. The 2017 10-cent coin is struck in copper-nickel alloy, 75% copper, 25% nickel, which gives it strength and resistance to wear. It weighs 5.65 grams, has a diameter of 23.6 millimeters, and features a reeded edge. Its silvery white surface and moderate size make it easy to handle, and instantly recognizable. These technical specs may seem standard, but the true value lies in how well a coin has preserved these features over time. And 2017 coins in excellent condition do exactly that. They preserve the brilliance, precision, and crispness that collectors crave. In terms of mintage, the Royal Australian Mint struck approximately 22.6 million 10-cent coins in 2017. This makes it neither rare nor ultra-common. But what separates a truly valuable coin from the rest is the condition and potential errors. Most of these coins entered circulation and were subject to rough handling, scratches, fading, or dings. But coins that escaped that fate, especially those found straight from mint rolls or preserved by chance, can command much higher value in today's numismatic market. And speaking of market value, let's get to the heart of it. In circulated condition, the 2017 10-cent coin is still worth its face value of 0.10 Australian dollars. However, coins in excellent condition, with sharp detail, full luster, and no surface damage, can sell for $2 to $5 Australian dollars each among collectors, especially those building full-year sets or seeking top-grade decimal coins. If you're lucky enough to find a coin in mint state, MS64 or higher, preferably graded and encapsulated by professional grading services like PCGS or NGC, it can reach $20 to $40 Australian dollars, depending on market demand and buyer interest. But here's where things get truly exciting. The hunt for errors is alive and well, and even modern coins like the 2017 10-cent are part of that story. Rare errors such as off-center strikes, die clashes, double dies, or cuts have been reported in recent minting years. A single verified error coin from 2017 can fetch anywhere from $50 to $500 Australian dollars, or even more if the error is severe and dramatic. The Australian public has become increasingly aware of these high-value anomalies, leading to a gold rush of sorts as collectors scour their change for unusual finds. If your coin shows any abnormalities, misalignments, extra metal blobs, or ghost images, you may be holding something far more valuable than you imagined. As with many modern coins, the passing of Queen Elizabeth II in 2022 added another layer of emotional and historical value to her coins. Since 2017 is one of the final 5 years in which her rank broadly effigy was used, it's now considered part of the legacy portrait set. Collectors worldwide, particularly in Commonwealth nations, are now assembling complete sets of Queen Elizabeth II coins, adding even more pressure and demand to well-preserved coins like the 2017 10-cent. So what does this all mean for you? It means that if you're holding a 2017 10-cent coin in excellent condition, you might be holding more than just a piece of change. You're holding a coin that carries history, beauty, durability, and, perhaps most excitingly, the possibility of surprising value. Whether it's due to condition, error, or collector demand, this coin has the potential to grow in value in the years to come. And if you find one with a rare minting error, you might just be staring at the coin that turns your change into a life-changing opportunity. Final thought: don't overlook the moderns. Don't underestimate the shine of a seemingly ordinary coin. Because in the world of numismatics, even the most recent coins can carry hidden wealth, and the 2017 Australian 10-cent coin is the perfect example of that silent promise. Hold on to it, preserve it, study it, and you might just be holding a piece of the future's fortune. Next up, the 2014 Australian 10-cent coin. It's modest in size, quiet in appearance, and easy to overlook in a handful of loose change. But when found in excellent condition, this small silver-toned coin reveals a story rich in national pride, artistic brilliance, and surprising collector demand. This is more than just currency. It's a possible millionaire maker, hiding in plain sight. The year 2014 wasn't marked by commemorative designs or flashy anniversary editions for the 10-cent denomination. And yet, that's part of what makes it so fascinating. It's in these ordinary years that extraordinary finds often emerge. Errors, low mintage anomalies, uncirculated rolls that slipped into private hands, and most importantly, coins that survive the rigors of circulation to remain in pristine, excellent condition. These coins are now becoming highly sought after, especially as collectors rush to complete full decimal sets and seek high-grade examples of each year. Let's start with the design. arguably one of the most elegant and iconic in Australian coinage. The reverse side features the stunning image of the superb lyrebird, an artistic tribute created by the legendary Stuart Devlin, whose designs grace many of Australia's most treasured coins. The lyrebird is renowned for its exquisite tail feathers and uncanny ability to mimic sounds. Captured in a proud stance with its tail spread in a dramatic fan, this bird is more than just wildlife. It's a symbol of Australia's natural uniqueness. On the 2014 coin, especially in excellent condition, every line in the feathers, each curve of the tail, and even the fine ground texture beneath its feet remain crisp and captivating. It's a miniature masterpiece in metal. Turning to the obverse, we see the commanding effigy of Queen Elizabeth II, sculpted by Ian Rank Broadley. This portrait, used on Australian coins from 1999 to 2018, shows the Queen wearing the Girls of Great Britain and Ireland tiara. Her face is calm yet regal, her image surrounded by the words Elizabeth II Australia 2014. In excellent condition, this side of the coin gleams with depth and clarity, the Queen's curls, crown, and profile unmarked by time or wear. It's a coin that demands admiration. Now, let's talk about the specifications. What makes this coin a true work of numismatic engineering? The 2014 10-cent coin is composed of copper nickel, a strong, corrosion-resistant alloy of 75% copper and 25% nickel. It has a diameter of 23.6 millimeters, a weight of 5.65 grams, and a reeded edge, giving it that familiar tactile grip. Its compact size and metallic luster make it a joy to hold and examine. And in excellent condition, it carries that clean, radiant shine that collectors seek, free from scuffs, dullness, or heavy circulation marks. In terms of mintage, around 25.9 million 10-cent coins were struck in 2014 by the Royal Australian Mint. That figure may not scream rare, but here's the twist. The vast majority of these coins entered everyday circulation and endured heavy use. Only a small fraction have survived in excellent or uncirculated condition. Those few now command premium prices in today's growing collector market. Let's explore the dollar value and market demand. In average circulated condition, the 2014 10-cent coin is worth face value, just 0.10 Australian dollars. But in excellent condition, where the details remain sharp and surfaces are unblemished, the coin's value begins to climb. These higher-grade examples often sell for $2 to $5 Australian dollars to collectors who are building high-quality year sets. Coins in brilliant uncirculated, BU, or mint state, MS63 to MS66. Condition can fetch $10 to $25 Australian dollars, especially if graded and slabbed by top services like PCGS or NGC. That's 100 to 250 times its face value, and we're just getting started. Here's where things truly get exciting: the search for errors and varieties. Modern coins like the 2014 10-cent have shown rare instances of striking errors, such as off-center strikes, broad strikes, die cracks, and double dies. These error coins can be worth $100 to $500 Australian dollars, depending on the rarity and severity of the minting mistake. Collectors prize these mistakes because they represent imperfections in a system built for precision. Each error is essentially one of a kind, and that uniqueness fuels sky-high demand. Add to that the broader trend. Since the passing of Queen Elizabeth II in 2022, coins bearing her likeness, especially in excellent or pristine condition, have seen a sharp increase in value and emotional significance. Collectors and royal enthusiasts from across the Commonwealth are racing to secure full sets, especially those produced during her later years. The 2014 coin fits beautifully into this timeline, making it a highly desirable addition to any collection focusing on the Queen's numismatic legacy. The rise in Australian coin collecting, both domestically and abroad, is creating a perfect storm for price growth. Young collectors are entering the hobby in waves, while seasoned investors are now viewing rare coins as alternative assets. What does that mean for the 2014 10-cent coin? It means the demand for high-grade specimens is only going up, and coins that were once ignored in change are now commanding new respect and new dollars. So what does all this mean for you? If you've stumbled across a 2014 Australian 10-cent coin in excellent condition, don't pass it off as spare change. You may be holding a piece of modern minting brilliance, a coin that could appreciate in value as demand continues to soar. And if you're lucky enough to find one with a rare error, you might just be staring at a hidden jackpot, a coin that could be your first step toward becoming a numismatic millionaire. Final thought. The beauty of coin collecting is that greatness can live in the most unassuming places. That little silver coin in your palm, the 2014 10-cent piece, may seem common, but under the right conditions, in excellent grade, and with collector eyes watching the market, it becomes something truly extraordinary. It's a small reminder that sometimes the smallest details carry the biggest rewards.